Hello folks and welcome to the channel. Today our first video is in the Phoenix A320 and we're flying from Brussels to Tenerife South. A quick thing, we've already started our boarding and our refueling is almost ready. Flight time today will be 4 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, we're going straight into the MCDU planning. We go to our init page and then we have init request. We are a Beeline 209er and our cost index is 18. Today we will be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet, so flight level 350. Our fuel page, are we doing that later. Our departure is runway 25 right with SIF 3 Golf as our sit. Destination Tenerife South, ILS 07 via, and our star for our arrival is Conbe to X-ray. We're choosing an approach via. For that we are looking for our discontinuity here, and that is at Xenos, so we click that. Temporary insert, and now our flight plan is ready. In the meantime, I think we already finished boarding. Seatbelt sign can be turned on. Okay. We do flaps 1 takeoff. QNH is 1021. Constraints and over. Here the same. In the meantime, I'm putting our TCAS on. We do no toga. Anti-ice is off. Packs on. We are a little bit heavy today, and we use intersection Bravo 1. We need to wait with all that. Passengers are almost boarded. We need 5 more. In the meantime, I'm starting the APU. Boarding is completed. Ground services, shocks and cones can go away, and the jetway also. By the way, for the ones who want to know, I don't use GSX, I don't use any payware airports, just Aerosoft Mega Brussels and the Phoenix A320. That's the only payware I'm using. So I don't have the max realism, but that's okay. In the meantime, I already connecting the pushback duck. Beacon lights can be turned on. APU is almost ready. Now we can do our takeoff speed. So final Bravo 1 calculate. So our cruising altitude will be 35,000 feet. IRS almost aligned. APU bleed can be turned on. External power off. and GPU can go away. Now we're just waiting for our IRS alignment and then we can begin our pushback. As I'm saying this, our IRSs are aligned. Now we are going over the flight plan to see if it looks fine. In my eyes, the flight plan looks very good. We have no discontinuities. Everything looks fine. We are ready for pushback. So for those who are wondering how I am controlling the EFIS and FCU, I'm using the Win control. Everything aside, we are ready for pushback. So we are starting it now. Engine ignition start, and we're starting engine 1 first. Left side clear, right side is also clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures.
And engine 1 is available. The Phoenix pushback tool from the EFB doesn't push you good on the taxi line. Yeah, that's a little bit. Parking brake set and starting engine 2. What are you doing here on the taxiway, mate? I think you don't need to ride here. Just a Microsoft Flight Simulator bug, I think. Engine 2 start. What are you doing here? What? Microsoft Flight Simulator this times. What is happening? Cockpit door is locked.
Further information regarding your safety on board can be found. We hope you have a great flight.
Engine 2 is also available. Okay, taxi lights on, APU can be turned off. All lights are set for now. Flaps 1 and ground spoilers arm auto brake max. Okay, the flight control test are we gonna do meanwhile we are taxiing? So flight control test, right, neutral, left, neutral, up, neutral, down, neutral, rudder to the left and rudder to the right. Okay, that's good. Takeoff config test. Takeoff config is normal. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, thank you.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Hello cabin crew. Thank you.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you very much. So cabin is ready. Runway turn-offs can be turned on. Strobe lights, nefs also. We are not using VetSim or any other live traffic things, it's all turned off, so we don't need to hold short in front of runway 25 right. So takeoff lights on, landing lights on, and then we are ready for takeoff. Okay. Engines 50%. Takeoff thrust is set, mail flex 56, SRS runway takeoff no blue. Wow, she's heavy. 100 knots checked. Wow, what a long takeoff roll, isn't it? V1 rotate. Positive rated climb, gear up. An immediate right turn after takeoff. Okay, engine thrust climb is set. Autopilot set. Flaps up. Spoilers unarmed. Takeoff lights off. Look at the beautiful capital of Belgium, Brussels. We don't have any step climbs today, so we are just climbing straight to flight level 350. Well, QNH standard. Well, now it's waiting till we are at cruising altitude, so I see you guys then. Hello everyone and welcome back in the flight deck of the A320. We are almost at our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, and it almost took us 15 minutes to get there. Very long, but our aircraft is very heavy. In the meantime, seatbelt sign has been switched off. There is no turbulence coming. There is no turbulence now, so we are very good at this point. Cabin crew has started their in-flight service. I heard it. And yeah, here we are for the next 4 hours. For now, I'm gonna sit back, relax and enjoy the flight, and I see you guys back when we are descending into Tenerife South. So see y'all in 4 hours. Just a quick update here, we are now cruising between France and Spain above the sea. Land is somewhere there. It's very good weather, and it's now minus 52 degrees outside here in the air. I'm gonna sit back, relax and enjoy this flight a little further. We have 3 hours and 10 minutes to go, so see you at descent. Hello everyone and welcome back to the flight deck of the A320. We are reaching our top of descent here. 2 hours and 40 minutes later, we are starting our descent. 3 hours and 47 minutes later, sorry. What a flight. So, top of descent is reached. I'm gonna give the plane a little more drag. Not too much. In the meantime, I have put everything in the performance page for arrival. Our minimum is 322 feet, QNH is 1018, and it's 21 degrees. Final approach speed is going to be 137 knots. From now on, we are 30 minutes away from Tenerife South Airport, runway 07 left. Now it's just waiting till we reach Tenerife. As I'm looking here, Tenerife is located on the left. The airport is there, somewhere near port. I see you guys back when we are ready for landing. Okay, so we now have started going back through 10,000 feet, so landing lights are going on, seatbelt signs on, approach mode, ILS on, and retract spoilers. We are now 17 minutes away from landing. For some reasons, I am now putting our QNH already in that we are not coming to the runway too high or too low. I want to come perfect because after a 4-hour flight you don't want to slam the landing because you are too high or too low. On the left side you see the famous mountain of Tenerife, and Tenerife South Airport is laying here, I think here. So I'm gonna set the auto brake on low, and that's it for now. Just some turning here around this point, maybe here we are going to go flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 3, flaps full, and around here we go for gear down. Hi cabin crew.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Okay, thank you very much. So, cabin is ready. Seatbelt signs are on, landing lights are also on. We are good to go. Maybe we can already go for flaps 1. We are not exceeding 230 knots from this point, so I'm going for flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. It's only the sleds coming out, no flaps. That's from the point we are doing flaps 2 or from 215 knots. Okay, we are going to slow down to 200 knots, 190, so that we can go with flaps 2 as soon as possible after this turn. Here at this point I want to go flaps 2. Just going here for our approach checklist. So borrow references are both set at QNH 1018. That's checked. Seatbelts are on. Minimums are set 372 feet. Auto brake is selected at low and engine mode selector is at normal. Approach checklist is now completed. Let's call cabin crew. Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing. Maybe I should have hold our 220 knots from earlier. Just going to 205 knots now. So ladies and gentlemen, now we are on the localizer. Now we can turn our speed back to 190 knots. Let's go for flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. So the airport is there, I see it right in front of us. So I turned the speed back up to 205 knots because we have our limit of 220. I thought maybe we can go a little bit faster without exceeding our speed limit with our flaps, with our sleds already deployed. Oh, there is the runway shining in front of us. So we need to make a little left turn over here. Oh, a little bit shaky over here, but we need to turn to the left till we reach the middle of the diamond. Then we are perfect on the flight director and localizer, and for our altitude it's just the same. This yellow stripe needs to be in the middle of the diamond. The diamond is slowly going to come down if we are near the runway. So here the little left turn. Now we are almost perfectly on the localizer. Now you see, localizer is green. We are perfect on it. When we're right in front of us, flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Oh, my fault. We are reducing to our final approach speed of 137 knots with a little help of the spoilers. Then we're going for flaps 2 and
2,500.
gear down. So gear down, ground spoilers, arm and flaps full, lights on. Landing checklist is completed. Landing gear, we have 3 greens all locked in place. It's a little bit windy over here. I hope we don't have to do a go around, but I'm confident we don't need to. For taking the controls today, I think we are waiting till we reach 1000 feet above ground level. So, for our landing checklist, ECAM Mimo landing is no blue, gear down, signs are on, spoilers are armed, and flaps are full. Okay, I think, well, autopilot disconnects, aircraft is mine.
One thousand. $500. $100 above. Minimum.
Continue. What?
100.
Perfect on the slope.
50. 40. 10. 5.
It was not bad, it was not good. So reverse is green, diesel normal, manual brakes, and stop reverse thrusters. I'm gonna turn down cabin because they are going to say a lot now. So turn offs on, lane lights off, that can be on taxi, and start APU. Okay, ground spoilers, unarm and flaps 0. Well folks, welcome in Tenerife. Current temperature is 21 degrees and it's 9:40 in the evening. We don't have a gate today, we have a stand. So not my personal favorite, but yeah. Why does the taxi line stop here? Okay. The normal airports of Flight Simulator are not very well modeled. You see, here is another taxi line. So APU is available, bleed can be turned on, and we are shutting down our engine 2. Well, maybe we can have a gate, this one. I think I need to buy GSX. What is this? Just parking on instinct. I think here. That's good. Well, engines off. Lights can be turned on. Ground power APU can be turned off. Whew, after a 4-hour 21-minute flight, we are finally here. What a journey. So fuel pumps off. Primaries off. Clear everything. Channels down. TCAS off. So the aircraft is good. Now we need to wait till our APU has been turned off. isn't going to take a very long time. But I see you guys when it's turned off. So ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived here in Tenerife. As you know, this is the end of the video. If you want more content of Flight Simulator, please like and subscribe and turn notifications on. See you next time. Ciao.